Hi everyone, Steven here with etrailer.com. Today we're looking together at this Timbren Axle-Less trailer suspension, heavy duty, no drop, 5-bolt flange, rated at 5,200 pound suspension system. So a lot of words, folks. Basically, this is just a simple axle-less trailer suspension. So eliminate that beam in the middle of your trailer and get rid of the ground clearance issues, have some better ground clearance, lower the trailer deck if you need to. Lots of different options when you're going with a kit like this. Now this is recommended for a 1 or 2 axle trailer that uses low pressure, maybe even off-road tires. It's not really recommended for triple axle applications. Now that being said, these are going to come in a kit like you see here. You're going to get a left side assembly and a right side, and then all the nuts, bolts, hardware for installing these. So when these are installed, this guy here would be bolted down like this, and that would give you the part to then put on your brake assembly and your hub. Now the brake assembly and the hub, all that's sold separately. You can find the specs on this product page as far as what size, what the bearings and races and all that need to be to match up. It is a 5 flange, bolt-on flange for the brake assembly. Now these are an AEON or AEON progressive rate mainspring, and that's going to absorb road shock, support the trailer's load, and deliver a smooth, stable ride regardless of the load size. So that's this big rubber spring right here. It's going to compress and become stiffer as you increase the weight and the load size, and it's going to boost the spring strength and thus rebounding the spring at the same momentum as the weight that's on there. So it's going to minimize rattle, bottoming out, those kind of things. It's going to keep a consistent pressure on the arm that's going to be installed here, and that's going to minimize rattling and bottoming out as well. Now they get 2 different independent units, like I said, so if you need to replace one spindle, if it ever gets damaged, it's easily unboltable. Put it on a new one, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about going to a weld shop if you're not a welder, getting everything lined up 100% correct. This will always be back in the same place. Now these will fit any trailer width. They have built-in camber and toe-in to help the trailer track straight and thus reduce wear and tear on your tires. As you can see, it's a easy lube spindle as well, so you can just pump grease in there whenever it's time to do your lubrications and stuff. Now these are stickered right hand, left hand accordingly on both of these. That way you cannot mess up the installation, hopefully. Just follow instructions. Now that being said, you're going to have 3 ways to install these. The first one, the easiest in my opinion, is going to be to install a 2-inch by 3-inch piece of rectangular tubing that's sold separately. Most weld shops should have something like that. You're going to go through that hole right there, and then all you have to do is bolt the suspension to the side of the trailer frame with 3 bolts, and those 3 bolts are included. The second option would be to fabricate an inboard extension plate that would attach up here and then kind of like sandwich in the axle-less suspension here to your frame. And again, you would have to fabricate something like that, but that's option number 2. And the third method is simply to install and bolt the axle-less suspension hanger to the trailer's frame of an existing an existing cross member that's in that area where you want to install the suspension. So you could bolt it right up underneath there, again, on that hanger to the trailer frame. Now this is rated at 5,200 pounds capacity max, so make sure you're not going over that. And again, folks, this is the Timbren Axle-Less trailer suspension, heavy duty with no drop, 5-bolt flange. I'm Steven. Thanks for watching, and please, if you're installing these, we'd love to see some photos before and after, maybe what you're using it for, why you chose this system, what you like, what you don't like, how can we improve it. I'm Steven. Thanks for watching.